Hello guys, once again this is Job and welcome to tutorial number 2 of LATEX. So my first video about LATEX is the installation and basic setup of LATEX. Now in this tutorial number 2 of LATEX, I'm going to use LATEX to create a document, to create particularly a title page of a book or any document like thesis, dissertation, and other report. Okay, so let's dive in to LaTeX program. So after opening the LaTeX program, just double click it. You will be prompted to these two windows. The first window is where you will type the command, and the second window is the PDF viewer of the LaTeX. If you notice, the document is still untitled because you didn't type anything yet. So the first things you should do before starting to type up any command, you have to save the work. So I'm gonna type, for example, this is title page tutorial. Right? So I'm going to save it in Drive D. Okay, so that is the first step. Now the second step, you can now type the first command in LaTeX. The first command in LaTeX is you have to type the backslash and then type the word document, and then there's an auto-generated option given by LaTeX. We just have to accept it. Just click enter. Now in this first command, if you notice, there are two arguments, which is number one is the first argument is inside the brackets, and then the other argument is inside the curly brackets. Now, what is arguments that can be used inside the bracket? In this inside the bracket, the arguments can be the size of the bond paper, and you can also declare use the font size for your document. So in my case, I'm going to be using, let's say, the A4 paper, and then comma, and then I'm going to use the 12 point as the size of my font. Actually, LaTeX allows you to use by default 10 point, 11 point, and 12 point, okay, as the size of the font. The second argument is inside the curly bracket is the type of class that you are going to use in your document. Now, in my case, I'm going to be using article. Okay, article is one type of class by which we can use to generate a document. We can also use a book, a beamer if you're using a PowerPoint. Okay, so there are different classes. So in this tutorial, I'm going to use article as the type of class to generate my first document. Okay, after that, I'm gonna hit enter. The second command is of course, we always start with the backslash. I'm gonna type begin, and then begin, curly bracket, and then document. Now LaTeX again gives you an option. Just hit enter. Okay, after hitting enter, you notice that immediately after hitting the enter, the command slash end is also been displayed, which means if there's a begin document, there shall always be an end document. And in between these two commands, this is where you type this is where the content of your document will be entered. Now, as I mentioned in the first video, this portion of the LaTeX command is the preamble. This is where you declare what class, what size of the paper, what size of the font should be entered, and then if you'll be using some command which is not available currently, you have to add a user package, or the packages that is also available in the LaTeX by default. Okay. Now in this tutorial, I will not be using any of the package because this is just a basic document that I'm going to create. So after that, begin. So another one is I'm gonna be typing begin. Since I'll be doing a title page, I have to type title page. Just hit enter. Okay. Begin title page. If you notice again, if there's a begin title page, there's always automatic. LaTeX will give us the end title page. Now the title page, so this is where you will enter the title of your choice or title of your document. So in my case, I'm going to be typing, before I'm going to type the title of my page, I want to make it center. So in that case, I'm going to type again another command that will make my title page to be displayed or to be printed out on center. So I'm going to type begin curly bracket center. Okay. Again, begin center. If there's a begin, again, there's also an end center. Now, I'll be sure that my whatever text I will type will be set into center. Okay, now, for example, I'm going to type the in caps lock University of Technology and Applied Science. This is where I currently working. University of Technology and Applied Science, SHINAS. Right. So let's see what will be the result. I'm gonna build or run this program. Should be the just make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so that is the output. University of Technology and Applied Science, SHINAS. All right. Now, if I want to make it large and bold, if I want to make it a little bold and declared all the letters as large capital, I just have to add again backslash, type large, and then I'm gonna put it in curly bracket again, and then I want to make all the text in boldface or bold, right? And then I'm gonna close it in curly bracket also, right? Let's see. University. Yeah. Let's see what is the effect of that command. All right. So if you notice the size, oh, what happened? Sorry. Bold is should be must be space. Okay, build again. Yes. So if you notice, we need a space so that the university will be displayed. So this is the output of this basic command. University of Technology and Applied Science. If you notice, the letters become large because of the command, large, and becomes bold letter because of the command /BF. All right. Now, if I'm going to type another text below, or for example, if I want to make it, there's a line. I want to make a line below the text. So I'm gonna hit. So I'll be using double backslash. That means next line. So the double backslash here means you have to go to the next line. But since I want to have a line below this text, university, okay. Or instead of double line, I'm gonna hit enter, and then I want to draw a line, backslash line, and then I use 20 as the length of the line, and then I'll use 0 because this is a horizontal line. You have to declare 0, that is Y. Okay, and then close it with the close and parentheses. And then I'm gonna use also the size of the line, for example, 400, and then close it. All right, and then let's see the effect. Sorry, 400, is it 400? I think it's instead of using I use open and close parentheses. All right, so that's one. Okay, it reaches 100. Okay. So I made a mistake. It should be open and close parentheses, not curly bracket. All right, so 400 is the size of the length of the line. All right, and then if I want to make this next line again, I'll be using double space here. And then in between the line, I want to have space. So for example, I want to have a space of 1 centimeter. I'm going to use close and bracket 1 centimeter in between the line and the next text. All right. Then I'm going to use 1 centimeter. That is the distance between the next text. Now I want to type another text. The command is text, and then I'm gonna use the SC, this one, small capital, text SC, small capital, and then the argument is I want to make it large also, so I'm gonna use backslash and then large to make it bigger, and then type, for example, the role of technology in a new normal during pandemic. All right. After that, I'm gonna use double backslash for the next space. Let me see what is the effect. I'm gonna build or run, and then click view PDF. Yes, this one. All right, the role of technology in a new normal during pandemic. Okay, next is I want, for example, that is my title. Now again, I want to build a line again. So again, line, and then let's say I want 1 and 0, 1 space 0. 1 0, and then curly bracket, let's make it 300, a little bit shorter than the upper one. All right, 300 backslash. Again, let's run, let's see. And view PDF. Okay, so this is the length 400, and this a little bit shorter. Okay, after that, again, I'm gonna type, let's say 0.5 centimeter in between space. I want a space in between my title. Okay, 0.5 centimeter. All right. And then the next text will be, I'm going to text again. Let's say this is the option text, small capital again. And then the same, I'm gonna type backslash and then large. This time the large is, only the capital is large, so that the style will be large but not the same with the second paragraph. Okay, large, for example, a technical report in English 1 using LATEX. All right, using LATEX. Again, double backslash to go to the next line. All right, let's see. Build again. View PDF. Yes. Technical report in English 1 using LATEX. Okay, after that, again, I want to have a space in between. So I'm going to use bracket. So let's say I want to use 1.5 centimeter space, 1.5 centimeter. All right, hit enter, and then another text. So I'm going to use again the text. This time I want slant text. I want to choose slant text, this one. I want to make it slant, this one. All right, SL for slant. And then once again, I'm gonna type, I'm sorry, backslash and then large. I want to use large. My preference is large, and then my name. So my name is JOV'S M. Alika. Right. Then next space. Let's see. Run. And then view PDF. View PDF. So it is the text is slant because I use text SL. Okay, after that I want to make another let's say 1 millimeter space. All right, and then another text. This time I use the same as slanted, and then but I want to use small letter. Okay, type small and then IT support specialist and trainer. And again, double backslash to go to the next line. Let us see, build, and then view PDF. There it is. All right. After that, if you want to another, I will put 5 centimeter to make it, I want bigger space in between, right? Then if you notice, it's an end center. Now after the end center, I want to go to the next command, which is I want my contact to be indented here, somewhere here in the left side of the title page. So I'm gonna use, I want to be on the left indented. I'm gonna use begin slash backslash begin. So I want it flash left. This is the command, flash left. After the center, flash left. Okay, so there's a begin flash left, and then there's an also end flash left. After that, in between the begin flash left, I'm gonna type again my text. I prefer text small cap. Again, this one, small cap, and then can use large. contacts, okay, to be displayed. And then again, I'm gonna hit the, I'm gonna type the double backslash to go to the next contact center, and then office, and let's say YouTube channel. Okay. And enter. Then for example, my number is 2857. Then another information is the after that, next line is text SC again, small capital, and then I'm gonna type, sorry, it's hanging, my computer is hanging. Backslash and then large, and then space, JOV'S online TV, and then end end flash left, and then end title page, and then end document. So these are the complete command for creating title page. Let's see the complete. All right, so this is the output of this command. All right, so you can play around with the different commands. So this is just the basic. This is purely a text and a line and spacing. Okay. So if you notice, if you type text, there is an option. There are several choices where you want. If it is slant, small capital, it's up to you. Just play around with it, and then so that you will master. You will try all the commands. So this is it. So this is our output. This is a title page. Preparing how we can prepare the title page of any documents. It's either thesis, dissertation, or just technical report like mine. Okay, so automatically this is being saved because we already saved a while ago. So we don't need to save it again because it's already saved. This one. Save. See, title page already exists. Okay, in Drive D. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope you learned something. Again, this is a tutorial series number 2 for LATEX, preparing a document. In this particular video, I just prepared a title page for any documents. So just follow my YouTube channel for this LATEX series tutorial. Thank you so much.